Hey guys, here's a short video on coterminal angles. So imagine you have this circle right here, and you are going to rotate 10 degrees this way. So you always start right here. This is the initial side. And this side right here, when you rotate 10 degrees from the initial side, we call this the terminal side. Now, instead of rotating 10 degrees, let's say that we rotated 360 and then an additional 10, then this 370 degree angle will have the same terminal side. It'll end up at the same place as when you add 10 degrees, or as when you rotate 10 degrees. So 370 degrees is the same as 10 degrees. So the idea here is that whatever angle you have, if you have 20 degrees, you can add 360 degrees and you can get 380 degrees. So 20 degrees is the same thing as 380 degrees. Or you can also subtract 360. So 20 degrees minus 360 is negative 340. So this is also equal to negative 340 degrees. Okay, now let's do the same thing with radians. So here is our circle, and let's say I rotate pi thirds radians. Well, that would be the same thing as rotating how much? What would that be in radians? Well, the thing to remember here is that 180 degrees is pi, 360 degrees is 2 pi. So just like we can add 360 degrees, we can always add 2 pi. So we have pi thirds plus 2 pi. Let's get a common denominator. Here, the denominator is 3. Here, the denominator is 1. So we did a common denominator. Let's make that common denominator 3. So pi thirds plus, multiply the top, 6 pi thirds, right? 6 pi thirds is really just the same thing as 2 pi, right? So we're just adding 2 pi, and 2 pi really is the same thing as 360 degrees. So same thing as before, we're just adding 360 degrees. So when you do that, when you add 6 pi thirds, then you end up with 7 pi thirds. So pi thirds radians is the same thing as 7 pi thirds radians. It's also equal to the same thing as we can subtract 2 pi. So minus 6 pi thirds, that's going to be negative 5 pi thirds. So this is equal to negative 5 pi thirds radians. So again, in summary, if you have 11 degrees, then that's the same thing as 371 degrees. If you have pi 6 radians, then you can add 2 pi, which is the same thing as 12 pi 6, which is 13 pi 6. So you can always add 360, and you can always add 2 pi. Sometimes with radians, though, you have to turn it into the fractional form that has the same denominator as that one. Okay, that's it.